What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm super excited to be bringing you guys some Pokemon VGC 2022 Series 12 content. We're using some super, slept-on Pokemon today, like Rayquaza and Zamazenta. I want to direct you guys through the question today, and that is, what do you guys think is the most slept-on restricted pair? We see a lot of Zacians, a lot of Kyogres, a lot of Groudons, a lot of Yveltals, a lot of Calyrex. But I want to know what two restricteds that aren't popular, like aren't meta, no meta stuff, can actually be super, super cool together. I think Rayquaza Zenta are actually just a ton of fun to use. You can use Howl with a faster Zamazenta to give not only it an attack boost, but a Defiant Thundurus an attack boost. You can get an attack boost to your Rayquaza, and an attack boost to a Choice Band Urshifu. Like, you're about to one-shot, like, punch a hole through the earth with that thing. So, this is a super cool team to play. If you guys want to check out this team's rental code, and it's PokePaste, and use it for yourself, that's up on Patreon. There's a link to it in the description of this video, so go check out this team. I would highly recommend seeing all the different unique EV spreads we have, especially on, like, the Zamazenta and the Thundurus. Some really, really cool stuff there. And even the Bucephalon, that's not like a standard 2v2 set. It is made to outspeed some very specific mons. We have a couple things, and it's just a really cool set. I think Bucephalon's also a Pokemon that's really slept on. Really just helps cover up for weaknesses to like Zacians and Calyrex Shadows. So it's a really, really cool mon. But yeah, this team's a lot of fun. I will say, you know, I'm recording this after I already played him, so I know the team's fun. In the first game, I'll show you guys our win sets because this is just kind of funny. I didn't put Tailwind on it. I had Protect there. And so I was like, oh crap, I don't have Tailwind. And I completely mess up and was like, I have to just play the game without Tailwind Whims. So on the rental code and for every game after the first one, we will be using a Tailwind Whimsicott. But even without the Tailwind, it still kind of worked. So, you know, who needs Tailwind on Whimsicott? Not me, obviously. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. And yeah, we're going to hop right into it and see if we get some big wins with Rayquaza and Zamazenta. Here we go. Zacian Groudon. I've been seeing that pop up so much recently. You know, the regular meta is a lot of like Zacian and Kyogre. It makes sense that Groudon Zacian would be really good because Groudon takes away the weather from the Kyogre while also low-key checking the opposing Zacian. So it's a really, really cool meta team. Unfortunately for them, we have the big Rayquaza. So let's see what we want to do here. And we also have the Zenta to be the mirror to that Zacian. Let's see. I think Bucephalon's actually a really cool lead here because what do they do against it? They have to go like a mix of like Lecky, which means if I go like Bucephalon Whims, that could be really good. I could also go like Bucephalon. See, the problem with Bucephalon is Lecky does still outspeed it. I wonder if we can have one shot of Lecky with like a Choice Band Sucker Punch. That'd be nutty. If I had a Yveltal and to do that, I could. I think I'm gonna go Whims Bucephalon. I really like that lead a lot. And if you happen to lead in Sin, which you totally shouldn't lead in Sin, there's a Thundurus right here, bro. I should be fine. We're going to go Zenta and then Ray in the back. So hopefully we get something done. I think Bucephalon's another Pokemon that's very, very slept on in this format. Like a super good mon. I really hope they don't just lead in Sin against me. I don't think there's a problem with bringing Incineroar to this matchup. But I do not think it should be in the lead, because if you let my Thundy pop off, I would just win the whole game. I'd beat your Lecky, I'd beat your Groudon, I'd beat your Zacian. There's no way for this team to come back if I were to lead Thundy and you went in Sin. Thank goodness. It's fine. Yeah, because like with this lead, I just go Tailwind Heat Wave and we're good. I wonder if they're going to max the Lecky. Like, I don't really care, but I think we're okay. I wish they would have put Groudon instead of the Lecky. Yeah, I wouldn't need a Tailwind at that point. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I forgot Tailwind on this thing. What Mao? Holy crap, am I bad? Am I just literally like that bad at Pokemon? I forgot Tailwind on my Whims? You think they'll max? You think they'll hit the Whims? I'm gonna actually Protect and Heat Wave then. Yeah, just play it out. You don't need Tailwind. I'm gonna put Tailwind on it after the game, though. They are maxing! Holy crap. Okay. So let's see. Big Lecky. So they're not gonna be able to max their Groudon. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. This could be a really weird turn. So there's Zacian's not protecting either unless it's slower than our Whims. It is slower than Whims. awkward, right? A little bit weird. Hey, nothing wrong with it weird. That's oh, okay. Into the whims, into the plus step one. That's fine. It's physical Aleki as well. All right, so we can just encore the Zacian. We can max Quake the Lecky. It's gonna be orbed. Awesome, cool. We can just kill it then. Yeah, this is a win-win for us. Well, not a win-win, but we're still gonna win. Really, I can't believe they just ignored the Whimsicott like that. They were respecting the potential to go like Tailwind and Mind Blown or something probably, but we can just encore here. And I'm just gonna max Quake, get it off the board. And the best they can do is like clock our Sash. Yeah, we'll see. Tailwind's overrated. Yeah, we should probably put Tailwind on this guy though. What would I take off? Would I really take off Protect? It's hard to say. But let's go big Rayquaza! I really hope they hit the Whims. That'd be sick. Because I would get a free switch, because like it would activate my eject button, I get a free switch into the Zenta, and they'd lose their Lecky with their Zacian trap. That'd be such a good turn for me. Like if you airstreamed me, if you airstream my Whims, that's so good for me. We do be taking those. We do be taking those. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, friend. Nice airstream physical Lecky. And I get to keep my Ray at full. That's really, really nice. So that's great. And Zacian gets the double, which means its Protect will be on cooldown next turn, which means we can just nuke that slot next turn. Like, we can just hard destroy that slot. Oh, this is going really well for me. I need to get one Airstream on the Ray, so I'll probably actually Airstream the Zacian slot next turn. Because I don't care about Groudon or anything like that. I might go for, like, a Howl Airstream. That seems like a really cool play. I can't believe we're going to win this one. I guess I don't need Tailwind on Whims. Like, I don't need it. It's not, like, required. But I thought I had it. There are really good things about having the switcheroo on there as well, but maybe I don't need the Protect. It's hard to say. There's the Groudon, obviously. So there's big boy Zenta. So the thing is that Zacian like has to switch. Straight up, them's the rules. Right? If you leave it in and just lose it, you lose. And I need to get an Airstream sometime. I guess I can get the Airstream on the Groudon. I can. I can just go for the Howl Airstream the Groudon slot. And if you switch it in Sin like you switch it in Sin, next turn I can just max Quake that in Sin slot. But we need one Airstream so then Ray can start outspeeding the Zacian in the back. This is fine. I wonder if they're gonna switch. I wonder if they're gonna switch out for Incin. I know I could take it out too. That's the thing. Show me the Incin. Awesome. That's fine. We still have one max turn left. This Howl is basically going to mitigate the fact that we're getting double intimidated, so I think that's okay as well. They're probably protecting with the Groudon anyways. Oh, no protect. Cool. Do you really think that you're just going to go for like P-Blades and just mess up a Zenta? Like maybe. I doubt it. Wouldn't do over half, I don't think. And so now we're going to outspeed their Zacian. And remember, they also are running a bulkier Zacian. That is something to remember. They are running a bulkier Zacian. So let's see. They're going to fake out my Zenta. Rock Tomb. Alright, so we need to keep airstreaming then. Just to keep up that speed boost. That's a good play with the Rock Tomb there, I think. Breaks our Sash too, never lucky. So they're gonna fake out the Zenta. That's fine, this will still KO. And then Zenta will also be able to outspeed Zacian. And like if you don't check the right mons, like if you want to go for like a Flare Blitz into my Zenta and lose your Groudon here, I think that's still a good situation for me. Ooh, they're just let me do this. So I'll do it now. I don't think the Flare Blitz will kill the Zenta like at all. Even in the sun, I don't think we're dead. And you know what is dead though? Your boy. Your Groudon? Groudon, know what I'm saying? So let's see. Are they parting shotting? Parting shot wouldn't really do it. Like I just got a +2 from Howl. Parting shot would only give me a -1. It'd let you reapply your fake out, but then I would just be able to protect. Yeah, parting shot in the right. Okay. See, the thing that I'm looking at here is I have really good mons. Okay, I guess they do get value off that because they get another Intimidate. Not bad, not bad. But we're so fast. Let's see. How do I realistically want to deal with this? Zacian is a threat, but it can't break Ray. Like, it just can't break it. Oh, sorry, no, it can't break Zenta. Sacred Sword should be a 2-shot, so I get my 1 hit no matter what. So I'm back down at neutral. 2 Howls, and I'm still at neutral, never lucky. How should I really do this? The Zenta is also like a little bit faster than the Ray, obviously. So like I'm thinking about going like close combat to the Ensign. And then going for like close combat or like a Behemoth Bash EQ and getting a double KO into the Zacian slot. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. Because we have to get the Ensign within Earthquake range. Alright, let's try it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Gotta protect here. If I had protect on Zenta, I would have probably done that this turn too. I just don't. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Alright, cool. We stay respected the Ray. Awesome. This is going to be a really weird turn. I wonder if they're going to protect their Zacian and go like Void Blitz into the Zenta. See, we're at neutral on these guys. Ray's actually at -1. Oof. Yeah. I mean, I could get the Ensign off the board. What if we went like close combat? Yeah, I don't like any of this. I think my best play actually is just the close combat and the Ensign and the EQ. Maybe we'll crit the Zacian, and then set up a situation where Zacian's protecting. Fuck my life. So I'm just critting my own guy. I mean, I'm not gonna lose my Ray this turn. We do be taking those, so we are gonna be able to probably get this Ensign off the board. Oh, that damage! That's so much. That wasn't even a crit. That was like a neutral close combat. What item is that? Is that Policy Ensign? Holy moly, good thing it's fucking dead. I'm not gonna kill my Zenta here with this EQ, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't do shit. Alright, so the question is like, can we break the Zacian? We're faster with it with both of our mons, so protect on cooldown. I think that like close combat EQ and then EQ again is probably the right play. The EQ is literally here just to check Zacians. Like that's what it's for. Max Quake was good against the Lecky. I can't believe we're gonna win this game. Deeps. So the EQ, let's see who even hits, because like as long, yeah, we win basically. The only way we lose is like if EQ crit one shot at my Zenta. But we got it. Zacian ain't gonna cut it. You can Behemoth Blade one of them. I hope you Behemoth Blade the Ray. Yeah, that way Zenta gets to deal the finishing blow. Zenta better than Zacian, confirmed. Maybe I don't want Tailwind on this Whims. Guys, let me know in the comments, because this team is going to have a rental code. Like, do you guys think we should put the Tailwind on the Whims? Like, do we need Tailwind? I think we do. I think we should cut Protect for Tailwind, if that's how we're going to play it. We should definitely put Protect on the Whims, I think. Oh, sorry, Tailwind on the Whims. We should definitely put Tailwind on the Whims, cut the Protect for it. And you kind of need a Tailwind setter. It's kind of important. So let's put Tailwind on our Whimsicott. Kyogre Duskmane, more Charizard Aleki. You know what? We now have Tailwind on our Whimsicott. I also think it's really cool they have Crest. That's actually really, really saucy. Huh. What do we want? I mean, I could go Ray, Blacephalon, and just pop that Duskmane. I could. I think Urshi's actually a really good lead here. I actually really like Urshi Whims, because if they want to lead like Zard or something, I can just go for a switcheroo play. And I can just pop their Crest, I can pop their Ogre, pop their Duskmane, Tailwind versus the Zard. And so I really like their Banded Urshi here. Very, very underrated mon, Banded Urshi. We got Choice Scarfs, we got Choice Bands, we got the Degeneracy Incarnate here. And yeah, this guy looks like he's going to want to go Trick Room with either the Crest or the Duskmane. And whenever I like to build Trick Room teams, I always like to say, you should do your best to make sure your two setters, your two main setters, have different types of weaknesses. So like sharing Ghost and Dark weakness on like both of these mons means that I only need one mon to beat you. Like if one of those was a P2 and one of those was you know, either the Crest or something like that, those would have like different weaknesses and resistances. Like Porygon 2, like Urshifu's still good against it, for example, because Urshifu's the best. But, you know, it'd be a lot harder to find one Pokemon that beats every single Trick Room setter in that situation. So like a Mimikyu would be a good one instead of like the Crest here. Okay, so they also have the opportunity to go fast. I'm going to pop that Ogre so hard. Right? Am I just going to pop the Ogre? If I pop the Ogre, like, do I care about the Lecky? Someone's getting popped. I think you hit the ogre. I think it's gonna be Sash Lecky. And Lecky's a bit of a pain, but like Zenta should be fine. I love this lead, man. You just do what you want. What you want. Alright, so they're not maxing either. Alright, cool. They're probably gonna almost die. I mean, they're probably maybe TR, so they're probably really bulky, right? But you still might die, actually. Oh, man. That's so much damage. Weakest spout the world's ever seen. Wild charge. More physical Lecky. Pop off. I have no problem fighting physical Lecky. Not Sash Leckies are free. Origin Pulse. Cool. We get a free switch out of our Whims. That's actually really nice. Like, this is totally fine. Whims gets to switch out. And we get to bring out our big boys. Get to bring out our boys. I wonder if we should max here. Because we have the Tailwind up. I think I'm actually going to go Howl EQ and EQ my own Zenta. Because I want the +1 and I want the double KO. I'm going to give my, I'm going to +1 EQ my own Mon. I guess I could send a Whims back out too. That's kind of sick. It's fine. Yeah, I'm going to do that. What do you have in the back? Like, what is that Pokemon? Duskmane? That's fine. Weather disappear. EQ and Howl. Can't believe this is just the play, you know? Yeah, let's go for it. Howl's up! Let's go! Alright. And the big EQ. Dunzoed! Hit our own Zenta for like 70 HP. It's like, that's fine. Zenta got the +1 too. I like Howl more than coaching, just because it also gives Zenta the boost. So like next turn, our Zenta's about to be popping off, and you're gonna be maxing something. So it's about to be +1 Behemoth Bash time in conjunction with what I want my Ray to do. So Amoonguss, boo, and Zek, right? Or Duskmane, yeah. All right, that's fine. So we gotta kill the Amoonguss, right? And it's probably better to actually Wormwind it. I mean, +1 might not get the KO, but we really neuter that Duskmane if we do it like this. So I think doubling up in that slot just to get the Amoonguss off the board is the right play. And the only way that they could actually stop that is something like Protect Amoonguss TR, which opens themselves up to eating like a big max move. They already saw I have Max Quake, right? I don't want to just proc that policy on that Duskmane. We actually want to try our best to wait out their policy turns. Not policy turns, their max turns. So we actually just want to like intimidate up the heck out of this Duskmane, and that's how you turn it. You turn it into a wet noodle and you're fine. So let's go. Big Ray. Look how cool Rayquaza is. It feels weird like maxing my Sashmon every game though. That's the problem with Rayquaza, why it's not used everywhere. Protect Amoonguss is such a good play. Like, it's such a good play. Because you get to then the next turn just spore the shit out of me. And the right play would be to spore the, the right play would be actually to spore the Zenta, because it probably wouldn't have Protect. Like, most Zentas wouldn't have Protect. Also, I like that we're going for the Wormwind instead of the Airstream, because, like, it's probably Koba anyways. Oh, good play. And we ain't got no problems with that. Like, correct plays were made. Correct plays were made. Ain't no one having a problem with that. I'm still getting my, my Wormwind up, but they also can't TR us here, so that's fine. They decided to max. I thought that they shouldn't have maxed, by the way. They should not have maxed. They should have just went Protect TR. So we can just do this next turn. So we're absolutely fine. Doesn't matter if you like Quake the Zenta or anything. You're at -1 now. I still wish I had 70 more HP. Into the Ray, huh? Oh, is that a crit? No way. No way that does that much. That had to be a crit. Yeah. So we put up a -1 on them, and then they crit us the turn that they did that and get a defense boost. Quite literally, the unluckiest unluckies. I've never been more unlucky in my entire life. Should I just be howling? I mean, I could have played a longer game, but I guess I'll just die. Now we actually should just be howling here. No, they had a defense boost. Yeah, the howl will actually go first. This is fine. That sucks, man. That shouldn't have even. So that it's not that. How do I word this? That did like over twice what it should have done. That's so ridiculous. Not only did it do 1.5, it did 1.5 off of supposedly being at -1. That's so crazy. Right now they're at -2, so they still can't one-shot me. But damn, like that's hard to deal with. And just don't do it again. Yeah, that's about how much that's supposed to do. So I'm gonna go protect Howl, wait out their last max turn, and then we're actually just gonna like destroy them, I think. Let me actually think about this. I actually think one more worm. If I just throw a worm in there, I don't think I die. Unless they crit me, well now. Because I don't want to proc a policy either until I have to. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not feeling this one, guys. Not feeling it. Oh, max card. Cool. Free Howl. We take those. And then next turn I can actually just protect my array and get a free close combat in if I want. Yeah, that works. I'm fine with that. So they're at +2. I'm also -2. I kind of wonder if I should just not close combat and just Howl at +6. It's like, I don't know if they could actually break my Zenta. They have Trick Room. They do. Actually, I should probably... They're probably just going to Trick Room me. So that means I probably should just go all out. I don't want to hit my Zenta. So we have to Dragon's Ascend. And CC, baby. Let's see what we actually do. Yeah, they're going to get the Trick Room up here. And then next turn I can go protect close combat again. We have +3. Let's go! Is it a crit? Yo, value. We take those. You crit me, I crit you right back. You crit me, I crit you right back, bro. Get that out of here. Zenta is a freaking monster. Holy moly. Oh man, that last game was really funny. Man, Zenta is so good. All right, let's think about what we want to do here. Oh, this is going to be hard. Zern's a bit of a weird matchup. I think we have to lead Thundy. Just because, like, Ensign is so good here, too. And Thundy versus Thundy is kind of just happen. Well, let's think about this. I could lead, like, Whims. And I think you actually want to, like, switch a route up versus a Thundy. I think they might... No, I don't have an Intimidator. They're not going to bring their Thundy. Okay, cool. We're fine. We have to lead Thundy. And I don't think it's a problem to lead Zenta and just go for Howls here. This Zenta does outspeed the Thundy set. I do think that, like, Whimsicott's still kind of nice. I'm going to bring the Blacephalon just to, like, help check that Zacian mid to late game. And I think you bring the Ray. It's going to be really hard playing this game without Whimsicott, but I'm just not a fan of Whimsicott versus Zacian in some situations. And I'm really not a fan of Whimsicott versus freaking Psychic Terrain. That's the real big one here. Not a big Psychic Terrain enjoyer when I'm using Whimsicott. So let's see. I think that they're probably just going to go something like Zern Indeedee. And I'd like to get that off the board. So let's see what we do here. Give Thunderous Play Rough, you cowards, so I can go Starfall. I'm kidding. When we can change the terrain, there's the terrain. Awesome. Yeah, you know what I could have done if I wanted to be a good player? I could have just went like Whimsicott, Thundy, set terrain with Thundy, take away terrain, kill the Indeedee turn 1, and then encore the Zern into Geo. That's fine. Don't think we need a Howl, though. I think you just want to get the Zern off the board. This is a vested Thundy. Ooh, it seeds Indeedee. Alright, cool. No stash. So it's dead. The problem is here, we open up a slot for them to bring out a Goodmon next turn. So we are going to Airstream so we can then outspeed Zacians. Yeah, we'll just double into the Zern. Force the redirect on the Indeedee, and then we'll be fine. I think. We also have Sash Ray in the back. So, like, we can always just, like, soak damage on the Ray and come out and just go for a big Dragon Descent. Not a big fan of Thunderous, but I think it's, like, kind of required in this team. You have just so many Mons that are physical that say, like, hey, intimidate me. Like, Rayquaza and Zamazenta are super susceptible to becoming wet noodles. So you gotta have the Thundy. Follow me is fine. We force that. Remember, we double target into the Zern to force them to follow me. You never really just want to go into the Indeedee. And they'll get their Geo off. But the thing is, it's like, I don't really know if, like, the Geo necessarily gets them what they need, because I don't think they just one-shot what they need with after the Geo. It depends if they max. I think we can still KO that Indeedee. It's an Airstream. That's a full HP Indy with defense, and then the Psychic Seeds. If he just doesn't die, we just lose. All right, that's game we just lost. That's just, there's no way we get out of that. Because now we have to waste like 2 turns dealing with this shit. That reel is really bad. I wonder if they're gonna max it though. You think they're gonna max it? They might. They might max it. It's still better to get the airstreams up, I think. Oh, actually, these 2 Pokemon aren't like super fast. They're only faster than... No, they're faster base. That's fast enough. Okay. Yeah, we want to go for the airstream. And, yeah, we just double into that slot. There's like no reason not to double up into it. I don't care if you like want to do stuff with your Indy. It really doesn't matter to me. They're lucky my Zenta. See, like, the cool thing about getting the KO there, Zenta would have then been able to, like, just 1v1 that Zern. They can go follow me to block my Behemoth Bash, and then when they max the Zern, they can max the Zern this turn, basically, and get away with it for free, which is sad. We'll see. Hopefully I don't die on either of my Mons. I'd like to keep both of them because I have the Airstream investment on them, and I'd like to go to +2 so that I can outspeed the Zern next turn. So they are maxing. You might one-shot my Zenta here. I'm full HP with heavy Spadef. So we'll see. +2 Geo. You also have a max turn advantage on me. Ally switch. Same thing. It's basically the same thing as follow me in that situation. We're going to throw 1 attack into that slot. And we'll throw the Airstream and confirm the getting +2. So then we can, like, if they don't kill everything, we just outspeed for next turn. Yeah, the Ally switch wasn't actually good though. You actually did need to follow me, because if I did decide to attack your Indy, you would have just lost your Zern. Cool. We actually outspeed. +1 Thundy outsped their Zern. Actually, my Zenta also did too. That's really weird. That means they're like heavy bulk, which means they probably don't have full special attack, which means we're probably not dead. I say probably. I have no idea. Star followed up. Who you hitting, buddy? You have to hit the Zenta, right? Oh, he's hitting Thundy. That ain't it. Yeah, we're gonna live there. Barely. We're heavy HP with a vest, so we're not dead there. Very, very nice to not be dead there, in my opinion. We do be taking those. This is my last max turn, though. I got 1 turn, 1 opportunity. Mom Spaghetti. I think we're gonna nuck something, just because I want to try and give the Zenta a +1. Zashi? Oh, it's in Sin. Bro, I'm a Thundy, though! Not like this. That's fine with me. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. This is a win-win, I think, because you're gonna go fake out Zenta, kill my Thundy or Zenta, right? But I'm gonna kill your Sin, and then I'm just gonna send out my Ray, and then hopefully get something done there. Yeah, we just pop off. Go nuts, Max Guard. Oh, so you're just gonna give me the Incin. You just brought that Incin out to give me that's a +1. I think you get KO'd. Actually, I don't know. I'm not full attack. So we'll see. We're at +1 though. Let's go. Nah, he's alive. Alright, so he's gonna get something out of this. We're just gonna go after the Zenta. The big Zenta right now. We're at that's a +1. Wisp! Miss! No, that's the terrain! It's the terrain! Bro, you said that! Why'd you Wisp? Why are we seeing so many Wisp and Sins, by the way? We're seeing so many Wisp and Sins recently. It's crazy. I think the right play actually is to just double into the Zern in case we need to. Because the Zenta's faster anyways. So we just double into it. Just in case. I don't know why we're seeing so many Wisps and Sins. Cancel. We take those wins! We take those wins! Yo, Zenta! Zenta Ray! We do be taking those all the way. Yeah, I think it's a really cool core. I think Zenta and Ray cover each other pretty well. We're able to have the big steel types to do stuff. We also have the ability to like really increase our stats. I do think adding Tailwind to the Wims was a good idea. Let's check their team out. Like, why are people using Will-O-Wisp and Sin? So they had a vested Thundy, but should have brought it. Storm Drain, no Dynamax Candy Gastro. Fake out Wisp. Just put Burning Jealousy on it. You know what I mean? Like, I was increasing my stats every turn. You could have gotten a double burn by going Burning Jealousy there. That would have been sick. Psychic Seeds. heavy HP defense. See, remember how I said that happened in the game? I was able to understand how much damage I dealt and know what their EVs were based off how much damage I was dealing. And that wasn't because I'm so familiar with Zenta. I'm just familiar with what my actual base attack stats are. So you guys can use that. You guys can learn too to use it to your advantage. HP speed? The weird Zacian. Oh, it's in prison. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. This guy's like, what? No Zacian? Yeah, HP special attack. Oh, he did have full special attack. Wow, so we ate a full special attack boosted +2 on our Thundy. That's great. Well, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the battles. This rental code is up on my Patreon. There's a link to it in the description. You guys can use this team in your own games. I'd highly recommend it. And don't forget to answer the question today, letting me know what the most slept on restricted pair is. I actually think there's some good things about Ray Zenta. Like, it's good against weather, it's good against Zacians, it's good against Xerneas like we saw here. So I think it actually packs a pretty big punch, and if you surround it with the right teammates, like a big Tailwind setter, maybe an Urshifu to be able to come out and just destroy Trick Room setters, it can be an actually really cool, very aggressive team, but a very cool one nonetheless. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.